culture, the people, the energy of the city. It's off the charts. Every NBA player wants to come through the 6.
No one really cares if it's cold because inside these walls, it's always revved up. Serge Ibaka sends it away. Butler, cleared by Ibaka. For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
Simmons to Embiid. Turns and slams it down.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Lowry to Danny Green. Going to launch beyond the arc. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Ah, the monster stuff.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Lowry has the basketball. Here comes the screen. To Leonard. Has a chance. Deep. And a put-back slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Simmons with it. They trail by 1. Slams it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Lowry to Leonard.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Now pass stolen by the Sixers. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy 2 on the other end after the turnover.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc to Butler. And draws the foul.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Jimmy Butler at the line for 2 shots. A career 83% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. The foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
The free throw is good. It's back to a 1-point game. McConnell down low to Monroe. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Danny Green. To Van Vliet. Goes to the left side. Pascal Siakam to Ibaka. Almost unlucky bounce to Butler. Gets it in the left corner. Redick. That's playing with fire. J.J. Redick wide open. Good luck.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
New blood coming in for both sides. Leonard to Ibaka. Stuffs it down with authority.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Sixers have the basketball. To Embiid. Joel Embiid. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Screen coming. Fred VanVleet. Won't go. To Tobias Harris. Around the perimeter. Embiid. Down low for Harris. Kawhi Leonard. Huge block. Won't go down.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chipping.
You've got to get that one to go. Deep three at the buzzer. 1 quarter down. It's the Sixers out in front. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Oh, yes.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Marc Gasol swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Here comes the screen. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Danny Green to Leonard. Not that time.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
The big guy, Greg Monroe. He's 2 for 2 now.
Old school equals high percentage.
Lowry to Leonard. To Gasol. And the finish. Slam dunk.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Monroe. McConnell to Monroe. The shot almost. Toronto with the basketball. Lowry matched up with Jimmy Butler. Here's a chance from long range. Probing the defense. Weighs his options. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Stepping in for the Toronto Raptors, number 3, OG Anunoby.
Butler. Now a steal as the Raptors have it. Nice pass to set things up. Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Off the mark. Toronto has the basketball. Pascal Siakam to Danny Green. Has a look. Their shot by Lowry misses. To Monroe. Pascal Siakam rejects it. That'll get out off the Raptors. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Stepping in for Toronto, number 9, Serge Ibaka.
Harris, 5 to shoot. Butler buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Kyle Lowry with the rock.
I got ball. That's me.
Fires the three, so the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
That's usually one that he'll knock down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Embiid to Butler. To Gasol. Shot from the lane won't go.
Remaining in the second quarter.
To Embiid. Joel Embiid. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Simmons to Embiid. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
That's me. I got ball.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The 76ers have the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Lowry into the front court. The deficit is 6. Fires the 3. Sixers able to clear the rebound. Butler to bring it up. He'll run the offense. Redick. Defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Kawhi Leonard. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Kawhi Leonard sizing up Butler. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Redick to Simmons. Redick. Man, that was a tough shot.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Lowry, and it's Butler who grabs the rebound. Embiid to Simmons, deep left corner. Redick to Simmons. Oh, Ben Simmons. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Leonard. Not that time. To Simmons. To Embiid. Butler drains it.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Lowry into the front court. Down a bundle. Here's Leonard for two. And Simmons the rebound. To Redick. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Now the Raptors going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Joel Embiid with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Butler to Embiid. Lets it fly from long range. Cleans the offensive glass. To McConnell. 4-3. Misfires. It's no good. Gasol to Leonard. Beyond the arc for three. That's off the side of the rim. Short.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Leonard to Danny Green. Joel Embiid able to recover with the block. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Leonard over to the right side for three. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Here comes the screen. Butler. From the painted area, won't go down. Pascal Siakam. McConnell to Butler. Redick. J.J. Redick. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play, get locked in.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Here we go. I got him. Yep, y'all.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kawhi Leonard. Rebound taken by the Sixers. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete, and a great start for the 76ers. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. Into the front court comes Simmons. His guys holding the big lead. To Butler. Simmons. From long range. Can't connect. It's no good. Lowry with it. Looking to make something happen. To Gasol. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Marc Gasol in rhythm. Hits the catch-and-shoot 3.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Serge Ibaka. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D. This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His guys down big. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To Tobias Harris. That pass taken away by Toronto.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Leonard. He was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Butler goes to the left side. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Marc Gasol snatching it out of the air.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Nope, first one does not go. Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Tobias Harris. Simmons. Cleared by Ibaka. To Leonard. Off the assist.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Lowry. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
One free throw good, so he converts on the 3-point play, and the lead down to 11. To McConnell. To Embiid. Gets it in the left corner. Butler. Rebound taken by Toronto. Lowry into the front court. His guys down 11. Leonard to Lowry. Oh, had him going there for a second. Serge Ibaka slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Great feed, sets it up, slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Butler into the front court. It's an 11-point game. Jumper's good. Leonard to Lowry. Deep right corner. Mike Scott tips it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Marc Gasol, 3 for 6 now.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why he can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
Driving right to the basket. The jumper's off the mark. McConnell. Here's a chance from long range. Rebounds taken down by Leonard. Lowry into the front court. Down 11. Fires the 3. That won't go. To Simmons. And the slam.
And easy to get back on defense.
Toronto with the basketball. Danny Green to Ibaka. Lowry. Wide open look, won't go. To Simmons. Screen coming. Simmons to Monroe. The big guy, Greg Monroe, looking good. 4 for 5.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
From 18 feet, at the buzzer. Shot at the buzzer's good. Not the greatest show of sportsmanship. An already contentious battle has now come to a close. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.